Hi, Self-Awareness, Whose Truth? I am your host. And today we're going to discuss addictions, which I think everyone have some form of addiction. And I have a very, very special guest here today to help elaborate on this topic. And her name is Tracy Hart. Thank you.
Thank you, Rose.
And we want Tracy to tell us a little about herself and what she's been going through and where she's at in her life. From the time I met you, how long has it been?
2 years and like 3 months. But
Wow.
who's counting?
Okay. So tell the audience a little about yourself.
Okay, well, my name is Tracy Hart, and this is my good friend Rose. And when I met you, I was going through a really dark period. I was in AA. I was dealing with drinking. And at AA, they were helpful, but they were into labeling. I would go to the meetings, and they would say their name, hello, their name is, and then they would say they're an alcoholic. But I would say, hello, my name is Tracy. And at one particular meeting, the guy across the cafeteria said, the alcoholic. And I said to him, I don't agree. I had a problem with alcohol because I wasn't dealing with the painful issues in my life.
Right.
And he looked at me like, he was surprised. I said, I don't claim alcoholism, but I do have to deal with issues. And that was the moment that I realized AA wasn't for me. Because they were trying to tell me that I'm an alcoholic and then I'll drink for the rest. If I had one drop, that I would relapse and I would become like, I would just have a binge and I would just go crazy.
Right.
So that's what they scared the hell out of me, basically.
Well, it kind of sounds like religion.
Basically, they said I was going to go to hell.
Yeah, you know,
basically.
Incite fear.
Yes.
And because when I met you, you found one of my flyers that really, you know, when you call me, tell them about when you found one of my flyers and what did you felt at that moment when you read it.
Wow, that was a profound moment in my life. I was running to an AA meeting. And something said, go inside the gym. And I saw these yellow flyers, and it said, do you want to change your life? Do you want to heal? I was floored. I went upstairs, I said, where did you get these from? I don't know. Somebody leaves them down there. And I was too afraid to call you. It was a Thursday. I called you on a Saturday.
You did.
I called you on a Saturday, and I didn't know you. I had no idea who you were, and I started saying, and you said, it's all right. And I exhaled. And that was so profound because I was asking for a teacher. I said, God, I need help. And I think AA is beneficial to many people, but it's not for myself because they have a 12-step program. And one of the steps was to sort of confess my mistakes of my life to another person. And I didn't trust that. I was concerned. Some of the people I met in what they call the rooms were predators.
Wow.
Men and women. And they would hug. They were big in hugging. they would come to me like, ugh. And I remember one time just saying, stop, go like this. And they got an attitude.
Oh, so they wanted to feel on you.
They wanted to feel on me.
Oh, okay.
And and some of the women we'll come together. I go to your place, and I was like, oh no, I cannot help you. It was a lot of weird things, but they also taught me about me.
Mm-hmm.
They showed me that I really have the power to change my life.
Mm-hmm.
And I always did have it. And I don't have to sit there and say, oh, look at this, oh, woe is me. And I was doing that, but I wasn't helping myself. Like I could say I was my biggest enemy.
Yes. Okay, when you say that they showed you that you had the power, what was significant that they showed you that you was able to internalize that into a positive? Because from the stuff that I have heard, a lot of it is negative because it sounds like, you know, they programming people, you know, to claim that you are something that you're not. Because my whole thing is you had the experience of abusing drugs or whatever the addiction is, but it doesn't make you that. You know, because I think we all came here to make mistakes, and if we don't understand that there are mistakes and it can be corrected, that's the lesson, and the lesson is for your higher growth.
Yes. I think you said it to me the best. I remember being frustrated because I would come here after a meeting and I would vent, and you said to me, if I never went there, because I went there for 6 months, you said if I never had gone, I would not know how strong I really was or how much power I had. And I said, wow. Because I used to listen to people. There was this one woman, she was going there 16 years.
Wow.
And it was dark, and they had what they call candlelight. And she was sitting behind me, and I saw her because I saw her sit down before they turned out the lights. And she was rude towards me. They say you got to say hello to everybody before they start a meeting, like church. And they said, she said, I'm the scum of the earth.
Ooh.
And I said, wow. Even I don't think I'm the scum of the earth. And I wasn't feeling good about myself, Rose.